Hey everybody, it's Michelle Visage. Welcome back to another episode of Whatcha, Packin. And joining me today is the one and only Miss Jaida Essence Hall.
Hello, Michelle. How are you?
Where are you from, Jada?
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What?
Yes, the Brew City.
Milwaukee? Do you still live in Milwaukee?
Yes, I still live there. And I love my hometown. It's real cute. It's like the little Brew City, capital of the universe.
Were you born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised on the north side of Milwaukee, but now I live in West Dallas, which is like a cute little suburb, and now I feel my bougie fantasy over there.
You've been doing this for a while?
Yeah.
How long you been doing that?
I've been doing drag now for 9 years, but a lot of those years I don't really want to count because baby.
Right. The first thing I fell in love with on you was your nose. Let's talk about that nose. Who has that nose?
My mother. It's so weird because she will try to read me for my nose because she is so funny. She was like, my nose is like an airplane landing strip. And I'm like, I have the exact same nose as you. So it took me a while to contour my nose in a way when I'm in drag, I feel like I really love the way it looks. And I'm glad that you noticed my nose because I was thinking before maybe I should get something done to it. Maybe
don't you touch that nose. My favorite thing in the world is a nose, and I love a honker, and you've got a honker.
Thank you.
And at the end of the day, it's what makes you you.
Yeah.
If you didn't have it, you had a tiny little nose, you're just gonna blend in.
Yeah.
You're Jaida Essence Hall.
Thank you.
Yes, honey, you're gonna stand out, and that nose is miraculous.
Thank you.
And yet, you do amazing things with contour, and we should talk about your makeup for a minute because this whole season, I've been clocking you, and I've been telling the girls, this isn't working, you need to talk to Jada. This isn't working, you need to ask Jada for a tip. And I'm big into that, and I could clock your makeup skills right away. And you're out there in Milwaukee doing your thing, and you auditioned for RuPaul's Drag Race how many times?
The only other time that I've ever auditioned was the season that Trixie auditioned.
7?
We both auditioned at the same time, and she was like, you'll get on the show. And I'm like, no, girl, you'll get on the show. And we both kept going over it. But honestly, I didn't audition again after that because I was really afraid that I wouldn't be everything that I wanted to be for the show. So this year I said, you know what, I'm going to just do what I have to do. I'm gonna prepare a tape and stop being afraid of it and just do it and see what'll happen. And thank God I found success.
You're having a good time?
I really am. I think the main thing is that I've been learning because in my drag, when I failed at things, I've started to get so hands-on, this has to be perfect. You have to make these things work this way. And I get a mechanical mind about drag sometimes.
Right.
But being here, you learn that in order to succeed, you have to learn to throw it out the window and just have fun in every single thing that you do.
Are you proud of the work you've done so far?
I really am. When you set out to do the show, I prepared to be at the top. But along the way, you have so many roller coaster bumps and ups and downs, and you just wonder if you won't make it. And I'm like, thank God I have, because the hard work that I put into my my package coming here and my hard work into the challenges, when there's been times where I'm I don't think that I have no idea what I can do, the ball challenge. Baby, I was standing there with all these styrofoam balls and all these white balls, and I'm I have no idea what I am about to do.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
I love that. What was your favorite challenge?
The makeover challenge. And I think the reason why I love the challenge so much is because the fact that it was fans.
You assaulted her face with a paintbrush and a palette.
Thank you.
Girl, within an inch of humanity.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
And I felt so proud. I feel of all the runways, I felt that was the proudest moment because I walked out in the corner and it was yeah, I can see the expression on the judges' faces. But when she hit the corner,
yeah.
And I'm yes, mission accomplished.
Let's talk your fashions.
Yes.
So this first one was the Cape Challenge, which wowed us all.
Thank you.
When you came out, we were oh my God, the color was so beautiful on your skin. See, that's another thing about you is you know what works, you know what proportions are. I think a lot of girls have right intentions, but they're not really complete when it comes to proportions and knowing what works for their body and what doesn't.
Their own drag style, yeah. Sometimes watching the show for drag queens, obviously you can love the show, but then sometimes if you see it too much and you think too much about it, you can oh, this is my favorite queen, I want to be like her.
Correct.
And
then you lose your own sense of style.
You lose a sense of self and style. And so I'm to me it's really important that I'm what is Jada like? What does Jada love? What works good for me? And try to make sure, even when it's a challenge or a runway that is maybe this is not my style, and I'm how can I fuse who I am onto that?
I agree. That's a great way of thinking about it. This middle one is from the debate, which it was the one time in 2,500 years that I missed Drag Race. because I was in London.
And I wanted you to be there so bad.
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, if you had worn this, I would have snatched it off of your body.
Thank you.
That dress is so me. Who made that?
I made it. All of the pieces
Jada,
that I made,
yes,
yeah.
girl, you
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah.
Crafty bitch. So you made that.
Yeah.
You sew, obviously. So were you able to make pieces here?
I thought that I would maybe have time to make pieces here, but like I said, I come from a little pageant background, and baby, it's better to be prepared than to be unprepared. So I'm like, if there's something I have to make when I'm there, then I will, but if not, I already have it. And so the one thing that I did make was the bubbles bath,
Yes,
bubble bath
yes,
look
yes,
for
yes.
the ball challenge. And
God, that's going to be one
Yeah.
that's going to be recreated over and over.
Oh, hallelujah.
It's going to live on in the drawings, the fan art. The one behind me, again, was another one from that episode, the debate episode. This is amazing. Now this, you know, I'm not a fan of the chaps.
Yeah.
Only because I grew up in New York City and every queen has done them like all day, every day. That's the
Chaps,
same thing
baby.
with the leotard. What you did here was really smart. It's a chap boot
Yeah.
with a long bodysuit, like a jumpsuit
Yeah.
in it. That is totally different, and that's very smart.
Thank
Because
you.
that gives you one line without chopping it off. It's the same thing, like I hate when girls wear mini skirts with booties, because why would you not elongate
Just
your leg?
stretch it all the way down.
Why
Like,
would you chop it off? I don't understand that. It's my thing, not the world's. But that is kind of the same idea.
Yeah.
Elongate it. And that is just so ridiculous. I have a feeling you're gonna be wearing that one everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I thought of this look, I thought, like, well, what would, like, when we had red, white, and blue, and I'm like, how is drag in America, and, like, what role do drag queens play in America now? And, like, we are superheroes to our community and, like, to
Speak.
the world now. So I was like, I just want to, like, come out in this strong, like, if Captain America came out of the closet and was doing drag, what would his drag persona be? And I kind of wanted to give like a nod to Ru in the look, so
Yes.
like with that like long leg feel, and I'm glad it just worked out.
Jada, you are such an incredible talent.
Thank you.
I am so glad that you are where you are in the standings right now.
Thank you so much.
You deserve to be there, and I can't wait to see what happens. You have worked your bum off, and you've deserved every single bit of accolades that are coming your way.
Thank
You've
you.
helped people, you've helped yourself. You took those time between the auditions for a reason. You're here now because now's Jada's time. Thank you so much for
Thank you
sharing
so
your
much for
drag
sharing.
with us, with me, with the other judges. I can't wait to see what you do in this final.
I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Good luck
Oh
to
my
you,
God,
sweetheart.
Michelle.
Thank you. Thanks to you guys for watching another episode of Whatcha Packin'. I'll see you next time. Bye. Do you want everything RuPaul's Drag Race at your fingertips? Then head over to YouTube now and subscribe to the RuPaul's Drag Race channel, and you will get all the episodes of everything you ever want, including brand new episodes of Whatcha Packin'. Hi.